Hey, you guys, we are back to do Married at First Sight Reunion Part 1. It should just be reunion. No parts, because that's it. We tired. We, as the people, is tired, okay? So, y'all, let's just go ahead and get into it.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, Kourtney Eddie folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife right here.
And all her loveliness. Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we are bringing you a review of Family at First Sight. And I knew I screwed it.
That's okay. It's all right. We'll change the name.
Married at First Sight Reunion Part 1. And yeah, it was a reunion. It was like a big family reunion. They was all getting together, playing spades, cards, barbecuing.
It's a family.
Yeah, they were doing because you know you got that family that just don't get along. That's them.
That's them. All right, you guys. So if this is your first time joining us.
Hey, Miss Love, we appreciate the gifts.
How rude is you? We was gonna segue into that.
Oh.
He acting like somebody's cousin.
Hey, Miss Love, thank you for the gifts. We really appreciate it.
We had already said, I said, hey, let's not forget to thank Miss Love for what she sent us. She sent us some matching watches, y'all. Y'all don't know about our co-ed kin folks, y'all. They take care of us over here, okay?
Yeah.
And we sure appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Miss Love. Thank you for looking out for us. Every little thing that happens, you right there for us. We appreciate it. Speaking
of Miss Love, I know that was her that sent this wall art that got in the mail today. Okay, I know that I got to text and see if that was her, but I know that was you, and I forgot to tell you about it. But yes, we appreciate you for that too, because I know that was you, child. I know it was you. Now, Miss Love gonna make sure her grandchildren, we is the grandchildren, child. We is the children. Let's say grandchildren, she is that old. But we is the children.
What you talking about your grandchildren? Ain't that dang old? y'all old too.
But yes, we appreciate you so much, and we love you, and thank you for everything. All right, you guys, because some of y'all don't fast forward, because y'all be like, don't be hating on Miss Love Child, because y'all don't gift us like she gift us, okay?
If y'all send us some gifts, we'll give y'all a shout out. We sure will.
Okay.
I need some Gucci shoes. I need a Gucci watch. I need a Louis Vuitton backpack. Hook a brother up. I'll give you all the shout. I'll shout you out for a whole month. Sure will.
What if it's fake, though?
I find it was fake. I clown you then. Ooh, I clown you so bad. Ooh.
Really. All right, you guys. So let's get into it. So first of all, I want to know who told O'Lion to get off work after you finish cutting grass and sit up there alongside the ladies while they was looking pretty. Who told him to put them nasty sneakers up there on that carpet and look like he had just did a 9-hour shift on somebody's lawn?
Yeah, he kind of looked like the odd man out, because you're right. He did look like he came from cutting grass in grandma's yard. And, Grandma, I gotta go to the show real quick. Run up here.
And why they stagger the ladies like Chloe was over there with the one with the.
It was a weird seating arrangement.
It really was. And then if O'Lion just blend him in with the rest of the men, maybe he wouldn't have stood out so much. But he stood out. Anyway, child, that was. And now I was wondering, because I took notes, like, why is Chloe got on the purple and the other ladies got on pink? Why. Yeah, and there was a big debate, especially on Reddit, of why the ladies wear pink on the after party and Chloe don't. And and I get it, man. Chloe, to me, seems more mature than these girls. I'm not saying that these girls are super immature, but they're not on the same level, child.
Here's the thing. One, okay, first, the girls came in together. Chloe came in late. That's one. Two, Chloe do seem like she's more mature than the rest of the girls, okay?
She's 39, so maybe she's the oldest.
She's probably just the oldest, because I think, like, Claire and Emily, they around their late 20s or something like that. So that could be a big reason why she don't fit in with the rest of the women. And plus they seem like the girls seem like they in some kind of game, man, like some street game. They got to have the colors on, doing gang signs and stuff, man. So only way Chloe can get in that club, she gotta get jumped in.
Or she gotta have a bad marriage, and be mad and angry and all that stuff
I'm talking about street now.
Okay,
you gotta be jumped in.
Yeah, I ain't talking about
y'all know back in the day when y'all try to get in the club, y'all had to get jumped in.
In the club?
Yeah, and gangs and stuff.
No, you said in the club.
Well, you used to call them clubs back.
They go jump you to get in the club.
You used to call them clubs or gangs back in the day. In high school, you used to call them clubs, okay? But because they were in the street, they call them clubs. Right. But they the street gang, they call them gangs. Okay. And for you to get in, you had to get jumped in. Meaning they had to beat you up and stuff so you can get in.
I understand what that is. So yeah, but the girl said that they wore the pink for the power to represent, I guess, femininity, all that stuff, whatever, because they done been through some tumultuous things, child. So we is trying to come together. And Chloe said, I ain't go through all that, child. I came in late. I want to wear what color I want to wear. So anyway, Kevin did. Excuse him. Because he probably in some of y'all ear that y'all got headphones on. So Kevin asked the question why it seems like this right here is such a tumultuous cast. Like it is like off screen, on screen, it's just horrible. So, and I must admit, for Denver to be such a dry, nobody got along as far as their marriages, nobody stayed together. They had a whole lot of immature drama on and off screen to me. What you thought?
Yeah, some of the stuff could have been fabricated, because they've been fabricating so much stuff on this season. You don't know if they being authentic or they faking the funk. Right. You got these schemes going on behind the scene, so you don't know. And to me, I think the reason why they try and make this stuff like it is now, all this tension and all that, because they know this season was a bust. Okay, so now the reunion, they trying to hype it up.
Who is it? They?
The cast members. Okay, the cast members know that this season was a bust. You know what I'm saying? Now, now they trying to hype it up with all this tension and this so-called drama. And to me, the dramas don't seem legit. It seems fabricated to me. Okay, now the drama I feel like it's legit, and the drama I felt like it was real authentic was like Chris and Paige. To me, that's authentic drama. Because you knew the feelings, the emotions, whatnot. But this to me seemed like it's more put on to me, to be honest with
you. Let's see. Emily was talking about, because he got all of them together and they just kind of, talking, and then they go back separate ways.
Now, don't get me wrong. They don't like each other. They do not like each other at all. The men and the women. They don't like each other. But go ahead.
So Emily said that Brennan tried to control, the narrative, or trying to, tell her what to delete off that doggone camera. We heard that before. And Brennan said that, with some stuff that he wanted to be private. So Kevin was like, okay, so you come on a public show and you want to keep some stuff private. Make it make sense, because it really and truly don't.
Yes. Now, one thing I probably have to say, I really think the women got right was, it seems like the guys, they were so concerned about their image, and I do believe that, they always try to put on this good guy role in front of the cameras. As soon as the cameras go away, that's when all the mess starts. So,
Brennan did say that, he said that, they all agreed, they all made a pact, except for, of course, Chloe and Mike, because they came in late. They all agreed to make a pact to say, hey, we are going to control the narrative and not get the producers control of the narrative.
That doesn't work.
It don't work, and it don't make sense for somebody that, we've never been on TV before, so we're going to control the narrative. We don't watch this show. We don't watch reality TV. So they're going to try to control the narrative and to really and truly not give the producers nothing, I guess, to work with. And so, and they all agreed to it. So the women feel like the guys really and truly kind of came on the show to kind of get their Instagram, or they agreed to get their Instagram following up, get their brand up, all that stuff or whatever. I was like, it really works for those that have that love story. Like, Vincent and Brianna and some of those, it don't work for everybody.
Yeah. I guess they don't realize that even though you're trying to take control of the narrative, that production still edit the videos in the show. And also, you trying to hurt Married at First Sight brand. Because now people say, are they for real? Are they faking? Are they scheming? Now people don't know. Now, Married at First Sight, you got to step up and vet these people better now, because you trying to be a show that's trying to be for real, okay? Not people on here trying to clout chase, is it real? Is it fake? Is it scripted or whatnot? Now people don't know, because you got the cast members trying to take control of the situation. Hey, we're going to make it to the end. We're going to fake the funk till we get... Now, are they really in love? Or they just, so now you got people questioning the authenticity of the show. I know I told a word up, but yeah, y'all be all right. And, so now, now Married First Sight got the damage control. Now, like I said, next season, like the Chicago, hopefully they will vet these people better. You know what I'm saying? Vet them, go back, do background. I know they do it, but maybe you got to dig a little deeper now. Are you here for the right reasons? Because apparently these guys, they were.
You're going to look at their Instagram. They got 900 people following them. Move on. And then
you don't know. You don't know. If they got 9 million people.
Hold on. I was going to say that. And then you got some that got 900,000. You definitely don't want them shots, because they really show.
So you really don't know which way to go.
Because someone may say, 900, if I come on this show, then I can get my Instagram. But y'all do know that don't work for everybody. It's some people that have been on Married at First Sight. I went out there, child, their Instagram is just pretty much moderate, child.
Yeah, like somebody said, I forget who said it. They're coming there for the Instagram to be increased. And they're coming there for better jobs and businesses. And they try to get the business started. What kind of business you try to get started? Now, I can kind of see that, because I forget the guy's name from 2 seasons ago, the Nashville season. To me, I thought he was like, he was kind of shaky. He had his weed business. He was supposed to, his mom, he was from Michigan. He moved back to Michigan.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like he came on there to try.
The one that was with Dom.
Right.
I forgot his name. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like he came in to kind of promote his business, probably. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look, what's her name? Gina. But they
a lot
of her stuff. So
exactly.
So, child,
yeah.
See, this messes up reality TV.
It really does.
It really messes up reality TV. So anyway, but hey, they was honest, so now either reality TV is just going to continue to go in the dumps, or they're going to have to find another way to find people that really and truly authentically want to come on these shows to be married. Because if not, they're going to lose a lot of people watching.
Yeah, because that's why none of these marriages are working right now. That's why they went 0 for 5 this season.
Right. So Lauren and Orion, Lauren was just saying basically that Orion really and truly didn't come on for the right reasons either, because he just said that on day 2 of them being married, he said, hey, he wanted to come on and, kind of show his culture and be on a bigger platform and stuff like that. He said, though, I guess the way Lauren said it was not true, but he did say something. But anyway.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. If he's coming on there on the show to show his culture, but he's in the process and trying to get married at the same time, and he's legitimate trying to be married and whatnot. Yeah. I had no issue with that. Show your culture while you're trying to get married. But if you just on this show to show your culture and you're using the marriage thing as a stepping stone, I have an issue with that. Once again, somebody try to clout chase. So yeah, but my question to you guys is this: between Claire and Cameron, who do you think is telling the truth?
Well, let me get, because
I jumped. Okay, yeah, I jumped. I'm hungry.
We know you always hungry. So anyway, now just to get to where it seems like the ladies were basically saying that Cameron was the mastermind of saying, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go through the process. We're gonna just kind of say this, and this, and just coast along. And then Cameron said that wasn't true. He said on the wedding night that him and Claire had a conversation and stuff like that. And after she finished crying, honey, for 2 hours, he said that she basically said that she was still in love with her boyfriend and that they had sex the night before, child.
And Cameron has this Australian, New Zealand accent, so you think when he speaks, he's telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that accent can fool you, man. So I don't know who's telling the truth, to be honest with you. I know. My thing is this, and next week he's supposed to bring receipts. Show the receipts. Show the text messages, man. That's how you clear this stuff up. This he say, she say stuff. It's not getting us nowhere.
Yeah, it to me, I don't too much care for Claire because I feel like that she overdoes stuff. You know what I'm saying? Her supposed to be a therapist. I think that she does a lot of stuff to be seen, so forth and so on. But then Cameron, because I was like a lot of times on Cameron's side when it came to him and Claire. But then Cameron with this back and forth and you saying all this stuff, if the girl just slept with her boyfriend, why in the world would you want to stay with this girl?
That's a good point.
It doesn't make sense.
Why are we still in love with her when she slept with her ex-boyfriend? And also, in defense of Claire, the airport scene kind of gave it away to me that she might be telling the truth a little bit because he just left her in the airport.
Right.
He did not help her with her bags, whatnot. He just left her for her own devices. Right. She was like, "Where'd my husband go? He's supposed to be helping with my bag." Cameron's like down the hallway somewhere. Like he forgot all about his wife. Mm-hmm. So in a way, I kind of somewhat believe Claire on that sense.
Yeah.
But it's just too much back and forth with them two, between them two. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
So Michael said for him, he just kind of hate to see all of this. It's almost like, the wives or the husband, they hate each other and stuff. And he said, and I noticed when he said that, then, Lauren, she has a habit of rolling her eyes, at the top of her head or whatever. But, that's just
she didn't cry.
Yeah, she did. But now let's go straight into Cameron and Claire because now they got their solo, sit down with Kelvin. And so as they're sitting down and talking, they both seem like they both said that they were attracted to each other, but that's not what each other is receiving. And we saw this to me in the show that both of them was telling us, the confession, I'm attracted to him, but then they wasn't communicating. I think a lot of these cast members have horrible communication. They have a lot of pride. They have a lot of arrogancy. They have a lot of stuff from actually speaking their true self. So they speak it in a way of for Claire to be a therapist, I don't think that she articulates her words very clear. But then Cameron also can twist her stuff too.
Right. But I think you hit it right in the head. I think there's a lot of pride that's going on with this cast. You know what I'm saying? They feel like if they let their walls down, they give them away a little power.
Right.
And they don't want to do that. So the communication skills is not there. They're not communicating with one another. Like you said, why tell us you're attracted to the person? Tell that person that you're attracted to them, so.
So Claire just got in her feelings and she said that Cameron said that he wanted somebody slimmer and somebody taller. But that's not what Cameron said. That's what she heard.
In a way, he did say that.
Yeah.
He said he wants somebody, European slim? European? What's the difference between slim and European slim?
No, it's European and slim. I don't think he said he separated.
Oh, so basically white.
He wanted a white skinny woman.
Yeah, that's what he just say that. See, that's what I'm saying. His wording sometimes can get you twisted. Just say you want a white skinny woman, man. That's all you got to say. Hey, that's your preference, brother. You like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But Claire felt like that she wasn't that. He did say tall too. So Claire felt like she wasn't that. And I guess Cameron said, I didn't say you was. I didn't say you wasn't that. Of course, we know she ain't got the tall part. But, slender and stuff. And he said, you don't want to think that you got a flat butt or something like that.
Short, flat booty.
And then she said, okay, just stop right there. No, that has nothing to do with.
Tell us more, Cameron. Tell us more.
So they showed clips of both of them kind of saying they want a divorce at the same time. So Kevin asked, was that planned? Because everything y'all do is plotted and planned and orchestrated, honey. Y'all got scripts. Y'all got all of that. And
who came up with this plan? Tyler Perry? Yeah. Y'all are so dramatic with this stuff, man. It's like The producer probably said, man, this stuff write itself, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, they said it was planned. I think Cameron said the divorce part was, I don't know, but yeah, it was planned, and it was. She said that Cameron said that she kept saying, "Hey, you're supposed to leave. You're supposed to take it." That's why he was in charge of saying, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do. I want a divorce, or we need to do this, da 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 da, whatever." So
I'm telling you, this by them saying all of this is really hurting the Married at First Sight brand, man. Because, like I said earlier, you don't know if these people legit faking the funk or clout chasing. You just don't know.
Mm-hmm. But as they go back and forth in this back and forth, back and forth, Aaliyah. So as they go back and forth, Cameron said this, Claire said this, and she get her feelings hurt, and she kind of cry, and she tear up. Wasn't really tears, but anyway, so she do all of this stuff, and Cameron's such a horrible person. And now, let me tell you something. Now, if Cameron is lying, he showed petty with it, honey, because he sit there and be laughing.
Cameron is. That's why I said sometimes I feel like he is lying, because he can be real petty and snarky with his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Real snarky.
So Cameron said that in the midst of all of that,
I still love you.
He wants to start over.
I said, hold up, bro. Now you did all this plotting and scheming. You said she's this person. You didn't want to be bothered with her when you was sick. You told her not to come around you. But all of a sudden, out of the blue, you still want to try to get back together? Nah. And it kind of irritated me that Kelvin was trying to push it. No, Kelvin, let it be, man. Let them go, man. It didn't work. Let them go their separate ways.
Yeah. She said that, if he would have took accountability of it, and then Kevin said, so maybe if y'all wouldn't have plotted and schemed and came up with this plan, a plan that ties it up, a plan and all this stuff or whatever, then maybe it would have. And she said she agreed, maybe they could have worked out some things, and then, maybe it could have worked, but she's not with Cameron. Like, she's not going to go along with it. And to me, in my opinion, I think that Cameron is truly in love with her, but I think Cameron has a hard time.
Why you think that? Because he sure didn't show it.
Yeah.
He sure didn't show it to her, because he walked.
You asked me a question.
I just get a reason I'm telling you he didn't show it to her. When she needed help, he walks away. Right. He's told her, I forgot you was in the bed. Right. How can you love somebody and you forget that person is there?
Yeah. I think that when Cameron speaks, I don't think, you know how they say it's about your tone, you know what I'm saying? And when he said, oh, I forgot you was in the bed, I don't think that part was malicious. It's just like, hey, this the next day I forgot I had a wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that part is the way Claire heard it. Like, oh, you forgot. No, I don't think that. But I think the reason I say I think he is in love with her, I think that because Cameron is not emotionally mature and he does not know how to say it. I think it was somewhere in this episode where he said that was it him that said that they didn't really show affection. Remember, she's a very affectionate person. They really didn't show affection. And it's almost like he don't know how to communicate his emotions. So he's like a little kid. I'm going to lash out because that's how I show that I like you, and you're not reciprocating it the way I want to. Then, it's a little boy mentality. But I do think that he's feeling Claire on a whole level. He just cannot articulate it well. And it's all it, he could be lying and malicious and all that stuff, whatever, but yeah.
Cameron,
and he probably could be lashing out because she's not receiving what he gives.
You got to be careful with Cameron. Cameron is real slick with his, you know what I'm saying? And I can see him gaslighting people and manipulating people. I told that word up again. And I can see that, because he had this accent, and people would probably look over, all the gaslighting he do because of the accent throwing him off, and some people get smooth like that. And it's just like, come on, dog, you want to be back with this woman after you basically act like this woman didn't existed to you, or you forgot all about the woman. It just and you real petty and you real malicious with that stuff too. Right. So you could be right, but I just don't see it. Yeah, man. I just don't
it's a very little boy way of But anyway, Claire said, that she is dating somebody. I said, girl, why was you sitting there thinking about a child if you sitting there dating? If I was dating you, child, I'd be offended. Because it should have been a hard no, like Kevin said.
Once again,
You think she lying?
No, I believe she's sinning. I do believe she has somebody. I just think it's part of production.
Oh, but anyway, so she said, but yeah, she is seeing somebody, he a good dude, happy. She didn't say dude, but she said she's seeing somebody.
Oh, there's a dude.
Hey, go with what you know, honey. Sometimes you can be in such a bad relationship with these men, honey, that sway women the other way. But anyway, to each his own. So, but Claire is getting a degree, Cameron doing something, so they moving on. Anyway, so Becca and Austin, child, they draining. Honey, I don't even know. He is another one. Yeah, can these men get some emotional communication therapy? Because they don't know how to articulate nothing. What is it? Be so cold and devil, y'all don't know how to talk? I don't understand.
Austin, to me, has always been like a follower. You know what I'm saying? I think he just followed the pack with the guys. He saw what the guys was doing, so he was going to get followed their lead. And I think that's the reason why him and Becca basically kind of fell out, because he was following, Brendan lead and whatnot. He trying to guess he's going. He said it himself, part of the scheme. He was part of the scheme. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with them. And it's sad that you scheming to look good on. Why? If you don't want to look bad on TV, do not come on TV.
Child, we ain't got to see you. We didn't ask for you. We didn't even know you.
Yeah, and to me, that's Austin's biggest downfall.
Right.
He was so concerned about how he was looking on television. Don't be concerned about that. If you really love this woman, Becca, you don't even be concerning yourself about how you look on TV.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do, man. But he wanted to have this look of being a good guy on TV so bad that he basically sabotage his own marriage.
So in a way, then he once again got little boy behavior, right? Because you are not secure in who you are. And like Kevin said, and some of the ladies said, if everybody agreed to just let it play out, who knows what kind of relationships they would have been. Now, the only person I think that was not a part of I'm gonna go is that O-line. Now I think from the jump, he was just like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And
what you about?
I don't think he was a part of, hey, I want to, be
him and Michael,
on the plan.
Yeah, him and Michael, yeah.
What?
The plan, there's a scheme they was doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael wasn't part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think O-line was either.
He probably wasn't. He didn't fit into O-line really didn't fit into that group.
They said O-line on Reddit. Child, I know I was reading the comments and they were talking about O-line. And so I know they said, ooh, O-line. I know they got it from over here. Now, granted, somebody else could have said it, but I'm the one who thought of it. And then it was said over here. Okay?
I thought I brought that up.
I'm the one that said that, bro.
You sure?
See, you got folks that want to cloud chase and steal your stuff. Even your
I said O-line first.
No, I'm the one who said it. O-line.
Okay, we're going to look at the text.
You probably said O-line auto parts or O-line.
No, you said auto parts. Yeah. You was trying to say, I said, that's not the right store.
Did you say O-line? Did you come up with that?
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot be 100% for sure.
Okay.
But now that I think about it, so maybe you did.
Yeah.
So, but regardless of the point, honey, we is one child. So
now we won. Now we won. When you said it, look at Try Cloud. Now I said it.
So we is one child. So women. I said it. But anyway, so I was reading over there already, and they were saying that. But I don't think that he was a part of it. But anyway, let's get back to this. So let's see. So Becca and Austin, that's what we had. So Becca and Austin, for Austin, he said, feminist show, it was exhausting. I
can see that.
I definitely can see that.
Especially if you got a job, a real job.
Yeah.
You got to deal with real life.
Right.
Feminine, and yeah, I can see it.
But like Kevin made a good point. He said, well, actually, he said it is exhausting, but it's basically like a documentary of them just basically documenting your day and your life and stuff. So that's why some people can say, I can almost forget that the cameras are there, because they're there all the time, and they really truly the crew become like family because So if you don't see it as that, I guess it's all in the context of how you see it.
I guess I can't forget. I see a big, tall man with a camera in my face. Yeah, I'm gonna see him there. I'm gonna act a certain type of way. Y'all not gonna see the bad side of me. I'm gonna be just like them. All you're gonna see is the good side. Soon the cameras go off.
I'm gonna be filming like Emily. I'm gonna have the face cam, and I'm saying, "There you go, y'all seeing?
I'm a good person, woman. I'm a dang on good person."
So Becca said that, of course, we know that Austin seen one way on camera and one way off. Kevin asked the question that, why was the sex such an issue with you, Austin? And Austin was like, well, it takes me a minute, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like y'all put so much emphasis on sex, to now it's just, I'm bagging off.
And another thing, too, I can kind of see why Austin felt that way. Because if you put enough pressure on certain men and you keep pushing that on that man, he try to do that and it don't come out good, now people gonna talk bad about him. So now you're gonna get drugged. So I'm not even gonna take that chance.
It lasts all the 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take that chance. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 6 months.
He said on the after party they showed, because Becca said, I heard you say on the after party 6 months. He said 3 to 6 months because Keisha asked him a question. And I guess, that's kind of like,
I can see it, man. God, y'all put pressure on me like that, and I go in and try to do it, and it just don't turn out right. They're gonna be shamed, and y'all gonna be talking about it right around the women. They're gonna get back. Yeah, so why put yourself in that position? Just wait. Now, so I can see why Austin did what he did.
Also, she said sometimes even when it wasn't sex, she was just being intimate. He was on her. They was like had fully clothed and they was hugging, and he was like, "Get off me, horny girl." And I believe that Austin, he speaks from a spirit of truth, but he also would throw it with a little joke or something like that. But I do feel that he was just tired of her just being on him consistently, because all he heard was sex. It's almost like, how us women sometimes feel when a man, if a man, you with a man or you married or something like that, honey, he touch you, you think, oh Lord, he wants some sex, chat. Well,
but the
do
point,
like, Lord, he wants. Lord, he wants.
But the point, the difference is this: they never had sex.
I know, so but he felt like every instance, if it was a hug, if it was this or that or whatever, it was laced on.
I get what you're saying, but I can see if they had sex, he felt that way. They haven't even had sex, man. Me personally, I just think he felt so much pressure to have sex. He felt like he wasn't gonna perform right. He didn't want that embarrassment on national television.
Right.
That's what I think.
So she also said, well, the marriage pretty much ended too when yeah, I was like, but that was later on. Like, that was later on because they both decided to say yes for whatever reason.
Part of the plan.
And so she said that they'll, it was the producer. You're right, because they do get a little extra money on they sing, and okay. Mm-hmm. So but anyway, so it said it was him hanging around the producer and lying about it or whatever. So he did take accountability for that. He said it was his fault. He didn't say it before and stuff like that. So he said that Kevin did ask the question, did they feel relieved? She said, I think she said she do, but for him, he was like, no, because he still wanted to be married. Like, he wanted his marriage and stuff. So, Becca says it's just really hard for her to believe that and trust him.
Yeah, she don't trust him, man. And then and also said, well, what can I do to earn your trust? And she said, well, you got to be out from the cameras like 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years, man. That's a long period of time.
Because now she wants it to know for sure. Right. There is no attachment to cameras, show, production, nothing like that. Nothing whispering back to the other guys and stuff like that. A level of maturity. But she just said that basically she don't feel that Austin's mature to handle her, and they just not good for each other, So let's move on to Micah and Chloe, child. Now, see, Micah, honey, I was good to give you some good credit and stuff like that, and then you just turned left, honey. Now, I know some of the people, especially Reddit, child, they say that Chloe is an actor. She's a paid actress. She is not for real. They feel that these people just came in and, they paid them to come on this show.
Hey, who? It's her?
Her, yeah. Because she came in kind of at the last minute and she was so nice and bubbly and all that stuff, whatever.
See, this will now I'll be watching these shows now. Now you're going to be saying these is that an actor right there? Is they acting or are they being for real? So you just don't know. But me personally, I could be wrong. But I think Chloe, she was for real. I think she's a real person. And I think she's probably she was the most mature person on this show this season, and I think she handled the rejection real well.
She did,
and she, she said she found herself, and she's, and she made a self discovery, about herself. So more props to her.
So let's go ahead and get into it. So Kevin asked like the first impression, so yeah, he was impressed by her because Micah said he wanted somebody that was positive energy, sweet. He got all of that included. You're not included, but he got all of that included. All of it.
It's him. It was him.
Dude, I mean, the second time, people don't get these second time around. When a girl look at you and say, oh, no, I don't want to be married. And then now you go and get a second chance, and then, oh, wow, she's everything that I wanted. Okay. And I know some people say, oh, well, it was them doggone, them adoption, all them children, all that stuff that scared him away. I really don't think it was that. I just think that Michael thought he was married is what he wanted. I don't think that he did. I think brother just too fly to be married to one woman. I think that he just like, what you gonna say?
Go ahead, finish what you gotta say.
Go ahead, because that means you got to interrupt me or say something. So let me stop before you rudely interrupt me.
No, I agree with you. I don't think he was ready. He thought he was ready. He thought he was ready for marriage, and once he saw how his life was going to change, that scared him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, not just about the adoptions in the animal farm and whatnot. I think his whole routine was going to change. The clothing, the trips, and all that's going to change. And some people, change scares them.
Right. So yeah, they showed clips of Chloe, saying that she was gonna go back home and stuff like that or whatever. And you could tell on Micah's face at that time, honey, he looked like petrified, like really and truly.
But I already got PTSD from the first marriage.
True. But he did say no, he understood because she is an introvert, and this can be a lot.
Plot twist though. Plot twist. Kelvin said, "What if Micah told you to stay?" Chloe, which is stayed.
Oh, you wanted to get that out for me? Yeah. Go ahead. Plot twist out.
Chloe said, "Actually, to be transparent, Kelvin, that's why I wanted to hear from Micah. I wanted him to ask me to stay, but he didn't." Mm-hmm. So wow.
Go ahead and finish.
That's all I know.
Plot twist, y'all. Plot twist. That wasn't even no ooh.
That was a ooh.
I thought there's more. Spill more tea.
Okay,
spill more tea.
It.
Anyway, so yeah, that part, she wanted him to stay, but also she said that she didn't feel that that Micah came on the show for the right reasons.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of like at that moment she didn't feel like that he came on for the right reason, and she started telling more like when they first got married, she was like, "Okay, what's my new last name is gonna be?" We're like, "Oh, you don't have to change your name."
And which to me, me personally, I don't see why she read into that much. Some guys, they don't care if you change your last name or not. So especially the newer people. I did.
I'm
old head, man. I'm old school, man.
Change it.
So you young cats, man, they don't, some of them don't believe in that. So to me, I think she kind of read too much into that, in my opinion. Now, me and his mom, or him telling his mom that he got married again, I feel on that. He should have told his mother that, hey, yeah, I'm married. So I can kind of feel her on that part.
So that's when she really truly just kind of had doubts and stuff like that. And see, to me, that's when I think that she should have voiced it, because she kind of remember the people that people pleasers. So remember, she didn't say nothing, but in her mind she was thinking, kind of like you see her facial expression, that was a concern for her. And so Mike was like, well, maybe he was wrong for that, but he just really truly didn't want to involve his mom again because of what happened the first time. So
No.
Let's see. But yeah, so Kevin asked a question, Michael, do you regret kind of saying no, and being hasty with it? And he said he do regret it, saying no. And because Chloe was like, I thought we were just going to stick it out and just, go see what after the cameras went off, what our marriage would have looked like and stuff. And so he said he do regret it. And Kevin was like, okay, well, Chloe, you think it? Chloe was like, no, child, I moved on with my life. She said, I'm a firm believer in, hey, if y'all heard me say it on here, what's for me is for me. She said that, what's the thing she said? Oh, what's meant for me will find me. That's the quote that she was saying. But she said she just pretty much feel like that, in that moment that, he said no, and the universe plucked him up and set him aside. And, she said the person that's meant for her is going to find her. So, I thought that was a very mature way of saying it. And Chloe smiled all the way through. She didn't cry. She didn't go, and stuff like that. But I do feel that she had some emotional attachment to Michael. But yeah, she just felt like that wasn't her person because, of course, he said no. Ain't nobody, you're not gonna say no to me and then tell me, oh, we can rekindle. No. What you gonna say? Let's see. So the girls all talking. So Kevin bring all the girls. I'm gonna let Eddie talk about that.
All I saw was 4 pink dresses and a red dress and some chicken heads.
Well, a red dress.
I mean, a blue dress.
Who on the blue dress?
Purple dress. And 4 chicken heads out in the dress. And all they was doing clicking. Click, 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 click. And that's all I heard. So yeah, you take that.
I think I had walked out and they were showing all the pink dress. I said, "Is Chloe up there on stage?" I came back, because that's all they were showing is the women that had all these issues with these men. So basically, I didn't write much about here. We done rehearsed this. We done heard it several times. But Kevin asked the question, why did y'all go along with the men if that was what the men said they were going to do? Well, we was wrong. And then Lauren said, well, we had got a bad batch of men. And then Kevin said, hold on. She said, well, let me retract that. We did play a role in,
y'all went along with the scheme. Yeah. If y'all would have spoke up and say, hey, no, we're not going to do this scheming, maybe things would have turned out different. But y'all went along with it, so you can't put all the blame on the men, in my opinion.
I agree. They also showed the scenes where the guys seemed like that's when Becca was saying, "Ooh, it seemed like the guys conspired to not have sex with their wives, like they knew that the end was gonna come or something like that or whatever." And so they did talk about that. Child, the only person that was getting it up was Chloe and Michael, and Chloe was up there living her best life, child. But yeah, none of all he said because it was a Sahara desert, child. Y'all was just that's why you. That's why y'all just kept being mad and more mad, honey, because y'all ain't had no sex with your husband. What you want to say?
No.
Emily said that she feels like Brennan used the opportunity of when she hurt her head when she had to
she had so many injuries. I lost track.
I know, right? The arm. I went to the arm because she was rejoicing that the brace finally off. But yeah,
what?
The brace.
I thought you said break.
And so she said that she felt Brennan took that opportunity to make himself look good on camera because
he came in, swooped in, saved the day. He's
a
hero. He said, I'm gonna make sure see. It's all about optics with these guys, man. It's like they had to make. I'm trying to figure out this. What's the purpose of making yourself look good on television? To get some brand deals or something? What's the purpose in that? Why are they trying to come up with this scheme to make sure that they only show the good parts, not the bad parts?
Well, maybe I think what's his name? The other one, Austin said it when he forgot that them cameras in their room. He said, "Then I'm gonna have." I don't know if he said something about 100,000 people come. It's like this show is aired to, and now I'm gonna have all these people coming for me. So if you looking like the bad guy on anything, people in the comments, your inbox, they gonna come for you. People on the street, child, they gonna come for you. So nobody wants to look like a bad person.
If you're not built for this, don't do it.
That's why I ain't doing it.
Chris, I know I keep bringing him up. He was built for it. He was born for it. He was made for it. So that's why he embraced it. That's why he was so good at it. If you're not good at it, don't do it.
So yeah, that's what the thing was. So anyway, so Emily kind of cries and he'll go, I'm like, Claire, girl, get off of me. She rubbing. She sit on the edge of the chair and rub.
Why are you like Claire?
Because I think she just do too much. Like, come on.
That's her friend.
Anyway, let's move on.
You want to do your friend like that? She crying.
I'm finna sit on the... first of all, Emily cried a lot.
Okay, but still, it don't matter. But
Emily going through some emotional stuff.
That's your friend.
David, please don't patronize me, as you would say. So no, don't.
You ain't got nothing to sell. You ain't got nothing to sell.
I have.
You ain't got nothing to sell. You use the word wrong. You use the word wrong.
I don't understand. So anyway,
I said use the word wrong.
Okay, so we're moving on. So yeah, so anyway, Emily is crying, and so that's what Claire just go somewhere, honey, trying to rub and stuff like that, or whatever. Yeah, but Emily said, I just feel like now she could probably got that from me. That I said, is this the curse of Brennan? Because ever since she been with that man, she said, ever since I've been with him, I did the brace on the arm. Then the hair extension, them extension one come out, she had to cut her hair. And then the concussion, like I said, girl, I told you, honey.
Then the man I slept with, the foreign guy kissed in the bar. That happened too.
Yeah, but she ain't say nothing bad about that. That's probably the highlight. So anyway, let's see. And one thing too, when Kevin was like, "Okay, ladies, that's it," she was like, "Oh no, we didn't cover that much stuff. We didn't talk about who was that." I think that was Emily. I had my head. I was right. Had my head down.
It's like they using this as a B session. Mm-hmm. They want to get all this stuff off their chest. And Kevin said, "We're gonna get to it. Pump your brakes. We're gonna get to it. Slow your roll. We're gonna get to it." All they want to do is get their side out. They want to get their side out.
Yep.
Okay.
So in the next scene, of course, we got Brennan and Emily, and they come on and do a little back and forth. And he said that he didn't get the experts didn't give him what he want, and he accept that. You know what I'm saying? They missed the mark on that one. So she not his type or nothing like that.
And when he said that, he said the experts didn't give him what he wanted. He said he lost faith in the process.
Right. So they showed the clips of Brennan with Dr. Pia and how his, aggression or aggravation, controlling. Yeah. And Emily like, there you go. That was controlling right there. You don't see it?
Yeah, it was. It really was. I was like, golly, he kept pushing back. It was like he didn't want nobody to tell him what to do.
But he said that he was doing that
to protect her.
And I don't understand.
How are you pushing back to protect her? And like Emily said, no, you were trying to protect yourself.
Right.
She said, I'm a big girl. I can handle myself. So why are you doing all this to protect me? Which to me, it never makes sense anyway. Oh, I'm pushing back and snapping at these people to protect you because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
He said because he wasn't raised for his parents did not raise him to be disrespectful and mean and all that stuff. Yeah, he was. He really truly was. Yeah. And he also said too that everything was going good before the accident, but after the accident, I don't understand.
After the accident, she lost her rapid mind. I don't know what happened to her. She just went crazy. No, dog, that wasn't the case, man. What it is, Emily thought after the accident, y'all got closer. Because she thought the way he came in and saved her or whatnot, she thought y'all were going to be able to save the marriage. That's the only thing I saw different. I don't know what he saw, but that's the only thing.
Also said, too, they was talking about the rumor. He said it was that rumor, too, or something that messed it up.
What rumor?
And the rumor about the double dating with the women. Emily said it's
rumors with the S.
I don't know what that about.
Like the snakes.
But next week we're gonna see what is it, Oline and
man, it'll be like 2 minutes.
Lauren, and then the rest of them they still back and forth. Y'all, Married at First Sight Productions, we good. Let's make that 30 minutes. This right here shouldn't have been 2 hours, but just make it 30 minutes, child. We done had enough, honey. We done had enough, child. I feel like going to get a drink. All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!